coming into this location here in Chester, Nova Scotia, you know, I've only been to Halifax one other time in my life, and uh, this place being sort of remote and removed, it's got a kind of a Twin Peaks feel for me. This town, you know, it's quiet and people are, you know, going about their everyday uh, things, but there's kind of an underlying sense of it's almost a little too quiet here. You know, you wonder what goes on at night here. Um, you know, and as we've gone and worked on different locations, for instance, when we shot the scene by the little brook, um, we discovered that there's this a lean-to built there out of you know, as a sort of a hutch, like a, you know, you would see on Survivor Man or something. He would build, and that, you know, that was kind of odd. And we, you know, we discovered there was a branch, seeming branch sticking out of a tree, and somebody pulled on it, and there was a blade of a knife, a steak knife, where the hilt had been made to look like a branch. And this is right by the strange little hutch that we found. And you find kind of debris inside the hutch, beer cans and stuff. You know, so I mean, the place, the exterior of the place, the woods. I mean, to me, it really makes me think about, uh, you know, Agent Cooper out there in the woods looking for the Black Lodge. You know, there's a line that I actually say that in reference to the cabin that I live in. I say that it's not it's hard to find if you're not looking in the right place, and that makes me think very much of the entrance to the. I don't want to spoil Twin Peaks for anyone who hasn't seen it, but it's been around long enough, so I guess, you know, it's not a spoiler now. But you know, the strange kind of entrance to the Black Lodge that Agent Cooper finds is very much, you know, you would describe it as a place you wouldn't find if you weren't looking in the right place. So, and I mean, inside the house is a whole different, informs the story and the role in a whole different way. But the exterior location, yeah, it's cold, it's wooded. In the daytime, it looks very pretty. There's these running brooks, but there's a real darkness out here at night. You know, you go outside of the house at night and you can hear the brook running and everything, and you hear, like tonight we heard some cats going off, you know, row. You're looking out into that darkness. You know, it's creepy. It's very creepy. Um, so I mean, you know, that's, I guess, yeah, that's helped put me in the mindset. We've been in this house now with the group, which we're with an awesome group of people, but you know, we've been in this house, this strange old house. It was, I think it's what, 1860, I think it says on the heritage plaque on the front. Um, and uh, yeah, you know, you start to feel a bit like The Shining, you know, a little bit. It's especially, maybe it's because I'm playing this role, and I firmly believe that in acting, we have to allow ourselves as actors to be the conduit for the role. We have to be the vessel for the role. It's got to come through you, as opposed to putting it on like an external costume, like imagining what the viewer, you know, what you look like and sound like to the viewer as you're acting. You know what I mean? You have to let it come through you, or else, you know, and that's the only way it can be truthful and real, is if it's about getting the thing you want from the other person, and there's no real acting about it. Uh, so yeah, so this house has really um, had an effect on me, I guess, and it's helped. It's helped in playing the role.